3 events your satisfaction our priority. This is a disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this show by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host and the channel.
Danke siyabonga. Namhlanje kuyashisa.
Kuyashisa.
Namhlanje kuyashisa.
Hayi kuyashisa.
Ya kuyashisa namhlanje. Phandle kuyashisa la studio namhlanje.
Oh, okay, so ukhuluma libizwa.
Yeah. La studio namhlanje it's very very hot. Danke siyabonga. Welcome to the Mfomfim for Show. Mdali Mfomfim for Show yazi.
Hayi.
Yeah, lapha kusenkundleni exclusive kuthiwa yiMfomfim for Show.
Oh, ngaze kuthi enkundleni.
Skipper information.
I see.
Yes.
This is nice. Unjani what?
It's
good to see you.
So the Mfomfim for Show is brought to you by Deb. 3 events. We do sound engineering. We provide PA system for different types of events. Weddings. Also, party.
Musical events. I've seen you guys.
You've seen us?
I've seen. You sound in.
Nice. Doing an exceptional job.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, I do hosting. If ule wedding, ule party.
Yeah, good MC as well.
Yes. Ulemfa sometimes ule lucky ngaba ngu-MC emfeni
uyabe ngasakuboni, that's the problem.
Umuntu uyakwazi ukuvuka emfeni mangingu-host. And also the show is brought to you by Okuhle Designs who do graphic designing yethu konke lokho.
All this.
Yes, namaposter wonke.
Beautiful.
Namaposter wonke. All our graphic designing is by Okuhle Designs, and also is brought to you by our visual sponsor is Enkundleni Photo Cinematography, who do visuals in terms of all the footage that you get to see, documentation,
Right.
visual documentation is brought to you by Enkundleni Photo Cinematography, and they cover different events also as well.
Wonderful.
Live streaming. Live streaming. Yes. You can also invite Enkundleni Photo Cinematography. So if you want any more details, please make sure that you check below the screen. And also don't forget to subscribe and like and hit the notification button. Konapo ngayekeli. And or join our patrons account just for $5 a month. You get all the exclusive content. Yes. Tshisa.
Wow. Yeah.
Kumijani.
Nishap, right.
Ngiyahamba.
Kakhulu.
Ngizwa bathi kule nyanga ngifuna ukukubulala mdala.
Ndoda into zakhona zinzima. Ngihlalela lapha ngibona umuntu ongibhalela ngicabanga ama spam lawa vela lapha lobo Facebook. Uthi hey ngicela ukukhuluma lawe ndodana. Uthi ngubani wena? Uthi hayi ngirife MP number yakho i-journalist enye ngikhulume naye. Ngimkhathe lwana baba. Kwabe ngise UK. Ngicine ngasepta asebhalathi ngifuna ukuxolisa. Ngeze ukukhulumisa izwi lesidiphi. Ngithi ngubani? Uthi ngumkhize. Uthi hayi ama-journalist andike inamba yakho. Wathi nguyi-journalist engudingayo. Baba ngithanda ukuxolisa abakini ngiyabe sabamba phamisela izandla. Umele uthi ngangohambisa kogoqwanyawo. Ngugadlile ngakugadla but sengehlulekile. Kuthiwa ngikubulale. Kulondoda wabuya lapha lo nkosikazi wakhe. Wathi umuntu lo ufuna ukumbophisa, ufuna ngingene ejele. So ngicela umbulala. Ngasithi baba ngabona la ngamanga wabe ngithumela ama-photos ami. Naka ama-photos abantu
abafuna ukukubulala.
Hayi ama-photos ami ehanjiswe kuye phela. Ufaka embodleleni, wafaka into zakhona zonke.
Ba-download
ba-print out. Bahambisa khona phana babhala legama yonke into. Konke le date of birth uthi bazi bayithatha ngabafaka konke.
Online, nanje siyakuchecka online.
Alright, base bejikela bamnika konke. Wachaya umuntu umdala wehlule. Kwathi hayi ngimkhiphile ecaleni. Sengutshela ke story. Ngimkhiphile ecaleni lo muntu. Manje ngasambhadala. Yikho sengibuya kuwe, yikho sengenza into le yabapublic. Ngithi usutshela uba ndoda hayi ngikhuluma nama-journalist angikutshela ukuthi ngobani. Then it happened i-journalist yamfonela ifuna i-comment angisensa la don't want to comment. Ngakho kodwa mina one, I'm doing my job and I won't stop. And angithuselwa futhi loba ngubani ongethusela ukuthi stop me. Ngazothreaten ngani ngembhobho ngani ngusuwa ngani, I'll never stop. So ubaba lo wasentshela ukuthi hayi ngufune khona ngifuna ukuxolisa. Yikho lokho wase sebafonela ukuthi asengikhulume la umuntu asengumtshela ulala ufuna umbulala. Yiko kubuya kwakhe back but nasemali yakho thula but ama-journalist ayasebhalile store. Bamnika i-10,000 ibalance.
Tshisa. Yes. So at that point in time when are you not shocked?
I was shocked. So wasesithi wenzile accident before ngathi ngayenza accident phuma e-airport
ngacha khona inkomo esingu2
yeah ngacha inkomo esingu2 but ngaphuma ngalemalanga yeah wasithi hayi wafona wathi umuntu wanomhluki ukhona kafa
so kumele khona phana
kwakumele ngihambe khona phana ngoba inkomo ngachaya ngayithwala yangena emoteni engachaya phambi ngaphuma soze ngilalisa isithi isilele kwabe ukuthi phezulu wamisifa ngaphuma khona yaphela imoto
kukanti kwakumele kufe wena
yeah
so ucina kumfuqela ukuthi uyeza ngokuxolisa yini usho into
wacina wathi kuyanhlupha abakini bangilwisile bangehlulile normally vela ngizake ngigadle ngehluleke sengachanya umuntu engabuya ngembadala imali echawubani yachaya
so yatifika kuyindaba
hayi wakhuluma mina ngathi siyakhuluma naye uyapho umhlala embiza ndodana wangixolela yini ngathi hayi baba uxolela abantu ngakhuluma
and then laba abantu abahamba ku
abazayi bamfonela
kubaba umkhize uyabazi wena
akubazi bahlantu uyakhuluma licalela ke lenzakala ngathi icala le ukuthi sakhipha information ngendaba
avele mdala wena phela ngomunye wenkundleni esithusi ngwemfomfimfo uyayikhipha
yeah
uyayikhipha information
kakhulu vele kumele iphuma abantu kumele bazi kathi ufihlwane
yes
especially nxa involve umntwana elimele kwenzakalena kumele ukhitshwe abantu bebekwazi
oh is that the story
yes
the story is it the story yesikakhula mahaja is it the one
yes
I think so yeah yes. It should be
that story you ended up in courts being sued I think
no not at all I didn't see I saw it in the press.
They didn't sue you for 100,000?
No.
It's 100,000 US. I'm not sure it's US or bond.
No. I never received someone. I never received anything. I only read it. Details, but nobody saved me with it.
You never went to court for that?
Not at all. And maybe it's parama jealous.
But mdala lapana lako wachisa wahamba kakhulu.
That is a cheese. Ngipha hamba kakhulu kuphi.
Information unge. Phela mdala wayethola you were getting
because when you train as an investigative journalist, phela kumele ugather ama facts akho wonke. Uhambe uyagather yonke into ungakhulumi hise. So I didn't want to listen to what people are saying, whatever ngasidingela. I made it bare with the court decide and all that akusuko kwami. But mina bengikhipile konke ngubonile. One thing is that guy is my friend. Big friend of mine.
Yes.
This is Vana Kakul and all that.
Even like at yes,
Mina only wanted it just ngafuna ukuthi kumele kuchazwe ukuthi vele umntwana olinyazwe mbani. Up to now ngiyafisa owazi when is acquitted like that. But if it was ukuthi umntwana vele wavele walinyazwa ngubani. If I get that lamzaba le joke ukuthi umntwana manje walimala njani. So if it is no one who has been made to be responsible for the injury of a minor why 4 years by then. So phela manje umntwana lothi walimala yedwa.
Just like
as I qunyunya. So it's really hanging like that. So I don't know up to now what 1 year.
So you never received any summons or anything that say come to court?
No.
So it was only on the papers.
I don't know. Ukuthi khona lapha lami ngamphunguzwa abantu balala nema newspaper na social media. I never received anything.
But awuloyeki.
Aye.
Yes, I want a certain clarification. Mdala bathi wena you practically or single-handedly destroyed local music in terms of preference. People started preferring South African music because while you were on radio, pusha kakhulu abantu be South Africa. And recently, mbona ama picture kudo Freddy Kwala and Platform 1, you are always pushing South African music. How far true is that?
Uyabona ukuthi people have got no knowledge. People are naive. Because those people were hits by then. I'll tell you one thing. If we can push South African music, if we can push South African music, will people be knowing Love Mama Javan? Will people be knowing Solomon Schools? Will people be knowing Ilang or True Love? Will people be knowing them? All those classes. I'm artist, I'm a talent by then. Can't tell artist, I'm a talent as why you icon of 90s. Come with it, do dance artist as a promoter as you and young artists. Those artists are more popular than all these were coming after 2000. They will never reach much even. They will never reach Ilanga or Solomon Schools. Those we're talking about, artists won't get promoted no.
Okay.
On our way at 90s, how about promoter? As far as EP, there are very few artists from this side.
Okay.
You won't allow about not even more than 10. And we had programs on radio. I try as a promoter les traditional.
Okay.
That's cool. So anyway, when in Italian music was all my hits, ungathi ama jive and Thailand so pelini. What else do you play? Le 4-hour shift on radio. Kungachayi South Africa. Kungachayi. Yet our culture, thina ngwethu ngaba singabantu banye. People understood that. Even Wakada before my time, also brothers, they were played here, they were well known. Mina ngafika ngazo introducer Freddy Kwala labo Splash.
Okay.
Because I had gone to South Africa. When I visited South Africa, when I was and I know that I joined ZBC in turning 18 years old.
Okay.
I was once the youngest ever. I still hold the record as the youngest ever radio presenter.
Broadcaster.
Yeah, ZBC. Okay. They picked me for public speaking when I was doing my A's at North Lee High School. Okay. That's when they picked me. Audition. Yeah, I went to audition. So when I went to holiday, I figured and see in Liniga, Yvonne Chaka Chaka. Ngatata umuntu manager weGalo Records wasendlaza boyivuna chaka chaka ngoba laba ngangibezwe ngakhula ndala music yabo. So ngithe ngikhona ngale studio ngasembona utholo ngidinchanda Splash. Ngathi ayisho lo wacha uphikhuko uthi ngwe. That's when I befriended uDenchanda nobhuti wami. Saqalisa abanika ama records. Ngibuye ama records by then. Ngibuya ngo-12 show eNkanga. Ngibuya la South Africa. Then when I returned again ngabo 93 khona lapho ukubona labo Freddy Kwala. Ngibuya le music yakhona ngamthole nje ngalapha double show kusetshenzwa. Ngahawukela into le. Ngase ngithi hayi ngiyacela. Wasothi ayikaphuma sesithi mana mbizo uBlonde Makena. By then uBlonde Makena was the overall director of music Fred.
Okay.
Banifakela bamfala ku reel. Yayingekho phela ingaphumi. Ngafika lapha ngazoyishaya amadama. Yahlala 1.5 years ingekho anywhere in South Africa.
Ikuwe.
Ikimibhebe khala abantu everywhere. Amadamara. Kungela muntu la. I was playing that.
You were the first to play that.
More available all South African music. I was the first to play.
And by then, what's the state of our music in our party?
Yeah, ikhona sasazi bonabo olokuzelela Mama Jaiva na Stimela Sekoli lazenza labo Soul Brothers mainly. Labo Chico Selothwala. Labo Yvonne Chaka Chaka labo Brenda Fast.
But even in Kates, if you're mentioning, you have more of South African names. Ngapha Slav Mama Jaiva, and then there was who else?
Solomon Skuza.
Okay.
Ilanga. Debbie Mankaba. Yamazu ulokuzeni. Edwin Ama. Wengwegokwe. Ebahlala aslama le.
Okay, yes.
Antu abantu yazazi ngoma zezi.
Yes.
Kodwa umuntu sekuthi yazazi ngapromote. How did you know them? Malax, how did you know them?
Yes. And then good list that you mentioned. Did you happen to meet Solomon Skuza in person?
Kakhulu wengubhuti wami egcina even egula people were fundraising for him.
Oh.
Yeah. Wazwatshona.
How was he in character? Because that seems to be an
wehlekisa ngezpeech kuphela. Wengehlekisa speech ubhutas. Speech. Those guys, they valued our presenters. They valued some of us. Why would you fara maybe nguthatha ngile show uthwala uhambele ebhendi siyabukela. That's how artists were. They were like this with us. And even in South Africa, they respect us. Nxa ngifika South Africa, mina lama artists alapha vele no one come to me and say hello. South Africa hamba la lapho zamangala. They can even whisk me away from all of you bahambe la.
Okay.
Bengibanga uthatha. Ngangilala different houses. Skito, you name them. Ilala ko Mahuta, ilala ko Ivoni, ko Chico, all those people know their houses.
Oh, nice. And by then, what were the challenges which were being faced by my local artists from Matebeleland? Were they still the same?
They were the same. No, they didn't have any challenge. Those guys, because they were producing quality. One, Solomon Skuza go make a show mdare packed. Machava go make a show at Bindura. It was the same. When go against artists who wanted to have press come here. It was the same. When 90s, we love Mama Jaiva. That's why Mama Jaiva relocated. What business is more in Harare? Because there's more people there.
What was causing the business even more in Harare when we had our own?
Abantu wakithi is, as always. Abantu wakithi supposed to feel it, and most of the time they don't go. They are not outgoing. Abantu wakithi they are not outgoing. That's why umuntu engahlala so ukubonana after umsebenzi. Uthi uthanda umfazi usasambe restaurant siyekudla ake siyegida. They don't do that. Ngaso ngathatha umbungayenda asophela hlala khona apha. Chonile lephekeni namhla. Abazikhiphi, there are very few abazikhiphayo. Ngubani abazikhipha? Yenza ishow lapho kwazi babesele. Bawukhala ukuthi bisana so brothers. Ubisana bani bana babuyi.
So even by then artists were relocating to Harare. Business was coming from Harare.
No, Ula Mama Javana because the guy who helped him, we talk with Job Kadengo. You go here, why talk about Mama Javana, the jobs combination.
Okay.
Wayengumnikazi we-nightclub. He was rich, that guy. So nguyathi, because we are too good, ngicela uzorecruiter because this is gonna be like a daily thing. Kwawuhlala konje so.
Buya ngaphi?
Nightclub. So wayechaya, wayeresta only on a Mondays. Yes. Wayechaya like every day there. So vele mkhulu. That's why he went there. Esiyachaya khona. Elabofanya na Dube.
And then how did you meet up with the legendary Skhosana?
uSkhosana la
uSkhosana.
uSkhosana ngabona ngize ngimrekhode udala ngabona nje umuntu ezichayelela lokho phela uSkhosana khona besithi udiscover kathi Skhosana has been there. Skhosana has been there for ages. Wayehlala vele echaya ikatara yakhe la. And there was a video ngaze ngayiposta kudala, then later on 8 years later or 10 years later bathi bemdiscoverle base bemrekhode.
What makes people like be fond of Skhosana? Unobona ngathi kuyini abantu bakithi okwenza bethanda uSkhosana?
Abantu bakithi mana utshele enye into le ebone iqiniso lihle ngabe the way yokutsho ngayo ukuthi bamthanda uSkhosana will be rich by now, be driving bamraisele imali yesibamakhela umuzi, but in terms of buying his music bangaka balayi.
Okay.
The most important thing for an artist is to buy their music. Bakholisa ukuba funny kwakhe, ukuba inhlekisa nje, just like that.
Okay.
They love. But let me tell one thing. Brings Skhosana to host a show esitolo.
Yeah, because when I talked about that sentiment, yokuthi uSkhosana abantu bamthanda, someone was like, no, they don't like him, they pity him.
Yes.
It actually makes them
the
feel
problem
better.
abantu mele bakuseparate khona kana ukuthi this is that. When they like a person, everyone behaving the track. Eyakhe, not ukuthepela, not uzobona gezi beduka kuhleka. Yes, they are pitying him. That's the difference.
Someone said they feel good when they look at Skhosana because they feel like he's better than him. I don't know how far true is that.
Better than what?
They feel Skhosana makes them bazibona ukuthi thina at least kulo muntu esingcono kulaye.
I don't know about that, but one thing for sure is that bayenza ngani supporter. But one thing into is the social media will mislead you.
Why then, Ematebelen, do you have to die for you to actually be celebrated?
To be honest, I don't know what has happened to it. And angwas. When La Mama Javan told me what is in stop Ushabel, even when you try to promote him in UK, what I don't want to hear you saying for the show. I don't want. Because
he's very bitter.
What he was prophetic. Everything Ushabela is coming to pass. Wongona lizwe mali wathini obulawayo njani yabela kuntu dizathuni ngabasakela ama industry kwakusesemnandi bengakubona ama industry wayikhona maJava nehlabazo izingoma bantu bengakubona konke khona and then baqala ukuthanda maJava, they appreciate maJava when he is retired. He was forced by the late Themon Mabaleka and some of us still record nje ukugcina yikho lana record that album Isono Sam. That's the last album before he left the country after 2000. Yeah.
And then your career hits a point of ngati point of tragedy. While at least you are on your prime in terms of broadcasting, or also the prime, also siyaphinde in your prime. Then politics came to play. What really happened? I'm just reading title movie the Escape of Tshisa.
No, into Konanj, where I was playing, then he babe serious programs like Enkundleni, just like this.
Yes.
Enkundleni will be talking and bringing politicians to the studio, so I made them accountable for what they were saying. The politicians, and I know that these people, so kuvinjwa. So normal I'll bring opposition and bring umuntu ruling party, or bring government minister, bring. So I brought inu. Undabeni Ncube. First problem engabalayo, I brought Undabeni Ncube lo George Mlilo for a studio interview. They were campaigning to be mayor of executive mayor in 2000. So I put them here, Omyela, then started asking questions. So
by Montrose.
The Montrose studios. So a lot of people were phoning because I'm from my phone calls, live phone calls. So they were titisuan. Bantu waseqalisa ukuzondu izanupia.
Okay.
So babemthethisa and Jordan Moyo thought ukuthi mina
wena instigator.
Instigator and all that. Then ngasembiza uDumiso Tabengwa lo mfazi kaLukat Masu ngikhuluma ukuthi state is abandoned Mrs. Masu.
Okay.
So they went in the studio lo Johnson Mkandla, former provincial magistrate. So kwaba lo msindo studio.
By khonapho boba ku interview.
Yeah, kwaba lo msindo studio program didn't finish. Yeah, because it was a very
It was very emotional.
Yeah, so kwakuhlahla koqinisa upress panic button amasotsha abuya azobamba ngapha ngapha ukuthi hayi.
Okay.
Minister, yeah. And then Jonathan University 2001 wathi I'm closing down Montrose Studios. In fact, ngana sama results anju awe mayor. The results ka mayor lawana you exactly as I've seen it esithola.
Una wahamba wabona information.
Yeah, because there's somebody reporting. I said, reporter before Zek.
Oh, wala.
No, by then, kungabi le law enjalo. The law was introduced because of some of us. Who don't report. So abantu celebrated town. And really, they never been in opposition.
Oh, yeah.
So I celebrated town. One was I voted even any party before.
So when I was in
Yeah, ngase lama I was happy. So ngase ngakhuluma then the police of studio. Then they picked me.
But when by then I won it all available.
I'm going to ngabuya central. The following days I court but I was a good lawyer. Joseph James was it, let's listen to the tape. Well, I think Johnston Butcher, a white guy. Yalaleli tape. What's the results? Joseph James, what are the results from Isaac? About to try the same. Why are we here then? What to announce it? What way is it to illegal to announce? Baswela. Chikela majaji magistrate the case dismissed. Ngawela studio.
Is it your first time usiba ngama into ezinjalo in your broadcasting career?
Yeah, before bela kwakumnandi abantu abengelenye ipart.
Yes.
Yeah, the only thing lapha nje invite. Ngathi kuna before mdala siyakufa. Unkomo. Then the only journalist was allowed to interview him. So ngamba ngakhuluma la.
Ubaba Nkomo.
Yeah, ngakhuluma like 10 episodes.
Yo.
So I play 1 or 2.
Do you still have those episodes?
I was confiscated. That's 1 and the 2 is 2. What was stop broadcast?
Why umdala wa keep information esabisa?
Avele ngayenzi. Khuluma konke ngoqilo wakhe umgabe konke lokuthini lokuthi wayethu to unity
accord
and utantu babambane was trying to save the people. Yeah, then yahla stoche moyeni. Then umdala July 1 abesesifa. Wabedlula then ngase ngihambe yenze lokuzeni Nkomo. So the one who got in the studio kwakhulu ngofona azovuswa to bafone Montrose uthi drivers coming to pick you up. President announced to Nkomo kasekho. So kutobe ngoCharity. So I was doing for all radios before. That's connected Montrose. Because they knew thing
that's legendary right there.
So I chaya from 6 radio until 4 min.
Yo.
Okay, nchaya radio kwaba. Nchaya all radio stations. Then I had some problem. Was so
that's groundbreaking.
Yeah, was so funny. MDC or 99 and all that. Then I started having my interest to cover them and all that. Yeah, when I got some problems, so I Montrose Valley 2001 everyone Harare. Then I refused to go Harare.
Why?
Sala ngase strike lang ngase. Nhlala pa Montrose.
We won.
He won.
By then
abaye bonke what yenesitshela mhla ka 12 December 2000 what Montrose is closing on the 31st mhla ka 2 everyone reports Mbare studios eHarare. So hlala wafika udla ka 2 ngihamba yaphela inyanga ngihambe Montrose ngihlale ngenze lutho kuvalwe ama-office ukhiwe phoma uhlala kwababa
lapho Tshisa wawubhema izoli
ngicaphuke kakhulu Zondile bafaka uRadio 1 kwaba what was Radio 1 by then ngena beRadio 1 besakaza khona pha
wena usihlalele mama nithi inkani yakho leyo ukuthi ungayenzi njalo uyayivela nga
vela kangwazi ukuthi uhamba njalo kwaba then yaphela inyanga then basebebuya futhi bazontopa endlini ukuthi whatever njengoba ZBC yawusayina iform ukuthi you have to ukuthi njengamasotsha
yes
ukuthi wena uyaluthatha ama-orders so yabona uboss walapha eBulawayo umfundraiser senithatha wathi hayi fana ngo I don't want ukuthi uhambe egame ngale bazakuvala enteni so just go to Harare mase ngihambe Harare February
man ngabe bezokuthatha phela bangena njani endlini kuwe banokha ukhatshuma bayenzani
vele bahlobo emoto eneblue lapha nathi isizandla you under arrest for what people are trying to pervert whatever a lot of things a statement hambe central lapha wasebuyelwa namfundraiser wayendithanda sesithi hayi hamba neHarare don't do that ngicela uhambe ngoba mina lapha I've got no choice kumele ngifake emaselini yecourt that's when I moved to Harare
Okay.
Ngihambe eHarare ngafika sahlala. Sathi fika nje kule 1 week. Jonathan Moyo wabesithi iphuma nehoteleni. So mina ngale le hoteleni.
Futhi.
Kanti ngaza kuya ngabe eHarare ngasimuntu. So Nhlanhla vele general manager was a good friend. Wayengithanda lo Tom Moyo. May so rest in peace. Wathi ya mfana mbakithi ungazo eHarare uzayenzani? Uyakuya ngakhona. Wathi sala on my complimentary. Ngasengisala ke nhlezi ehoteleni la. Abanye sebedinga beloja yonke indawo. Ngasala ke kwapane ehoteleni Oasis. The next thing Herald ya chai picture mnamboni yafaka front page at ZBC rebel refuses to leave the hotel. So vela phela amazinze bathatha ama program wonke bavala
awakho so yaresu senzani njengoba usuyirebel
kwase ngase ngihamba lewo vete enyoto ngGreg Gambiza Moyo uthasambe sicover marali ngangasela ama programs ami
on radio
because I resigned bayala ngaresign bayala konke wesala ukuresign.
Okay. So you start moving around covering amaradi and everything.
And then asengizo beta ke lapha elanga lama elections 2012 asembhala because I thought izanidliwe singanansa ukuthi
waphinda futhi liyane kameya
hayi kubona yasi ngase sithi hayi kanjalo Tshisa Sibanda ola mama yayisi ukuthi vele lapha njani
kaba sesingene kawani
sokujintshile la not knowing kade umuntu uzantipha. I've never told people this story.
Keep informed for sure. So by then you cover amaradi, then you get the information again yama results.
Ngangatholanga ngihamba umuntu celebrate ukuthi kuyadla hani vele ngangibona vele ukuthi kanjani then now umuntu masebezonitipha ukuthi need to go now
ungapha uthipha
ngisehoteleni yangibiza
lapho uzohlala khona vele wena
ngibizele side ubuya la wathi phuma uhambe kathesi so chaphansi hambe Mozambique
uthi umomaziyo
hayi
just a guy came from nowhere and said Tshisa
yeah.
Tshisa
yeah that's when I escaped encedisa kodwa ngifuna ukukhuluma ukuthi wancedisa njani wancedisa but ngihamba amagonyeti ngadlula kobulawa ngihamba ngafika eBad Bridge then ngase ngicross
uthwele impahla ngoba
angilambahla wathi ungasabuyela eRomini ngangigqokiswe nje nganogqoka wathi ungasabuyela eRomini just go now so labantu bameleleve
bafuna ukukhimbila
kuthi angikwazi babezanisa bayisithi bangiqeda ngoba bathunywa ukuthi bangiqede namhlanje lo muntu waye part of them.
Okay
wasentipha la wahlathi ikolo
ngwakithi
hayi
awumazi you don't even know the person
umuntu nje wanjela ukuthi when you tell secretary your presenter you gave me a t-shirt and a cap ngathi nsiya kumama ngamtshela ngathi imphiwe Ezra mama wathi wazomchengeta mona yeye mangwana so when they bekhuluma ngedeal le ukuthi omele wenziwani I saw my mother sitting there ngikhangele so ngahle ngasukuma ngathi ngiyadinga igwayi I'm coming to you waninga le mala chapans
hamba
ngihambe eBad Bridge apana amabhoda abana eSLD kuphuma kwami edouble up
the first man ukuthaya idouble up hayi
awuchapha umfula leyo lengwenya ngedouble up ngachaza ngabaguma laba that's how I left Zimbabwe.
Ufikela ngaphi ngale
2002 ngafikela eLondon kulobhudo wami khona. That's when people discovered when I came out on CNN, Sky, BBC.
Mana ngithi egoli.
Egoli hayi ngacha ngenyawo ngakhoja ngathi sengilesi bomvu ngini. Ngase mfona round bamfonela Welshman Ncube ubani bafona ngale. Bafonele British Embassy ukuthola kwami siyafika khona.
Ukuthi laba babadala laba sokuyilahla.
Hayi bona bebekwazi vele bona everyone thought I'm dead because wase uthuthi everyone when nxa bembuza ethi what abducting ngathi hayi khona
hayi ngisaphila madoda ngisakhona again. Then what's the when usungale South Africa what's the mood like ngapha ezimo
kuvele kwesiliwe bathatha igirlfriend yami by then bayichaka kakhulu uThomeshe bamchaka kakhulu ozwayo ozongena esibhedlela
bemchayela ukuthi akhuluma ukuthi ungapho Ezra
base bethatha ama tape confiscate yonke into.
Okay.
All music, la cassette konke kwathathu. Canda thing.
La khathesi awuzanguthole.
Never.
And then so now image yakho has been created and solidified now ukuthi umdala irebel. Ukuthi uTshisa irebel.
Yeah, ukuthi uthi solidified nga. Hayi ukuthi hayi kwaku wanted person. Border sealed everywhere.
Icala ngelani?
Icala la ukuchaya ingoma sithi njenjena ba.
Oh, usithi Tshisa Mbaba.
Ukuthi hayi ukuthi siwinile uTsvangirai.
And then did you have communication with Tsvangirai himself
yes.
at some point? Okay.
Yes, ngamkhuluma. Yibo phela assisted me. They assisted me ukuthi ngifike lapha lokuze nebhoda ndingafika lapha la seto ngabonakala. So every ngihamba khona. Ngoba sengise garage lapha. Abantu babengirecognize. Aso Ezra J lo. Ngithule ngithi zwi.
Anti lo mhlophe.
Hayi phela Ezra lo. Angabi lo mhlophe phela ngehle emoteni.
Okay.
Ngisese by page. Athula ngithi zwi ngoba ngathi ngakhipha ivoice bazabona. So welshman thubela umuntu ofika ngamabhanzi ekhokhola nhleze emaphaneni egangeni. Ngadla sonto antamama kulabantu baza kuncedisa ukuchapha. That's when sihamba for 10 kilometers along the river. Ole ngwenya khona ba emanzini efika la. Lapho ngachama nto sengena emanzini.
Then wangena eSouth Africa.
Yeah, ngena eSouth Africa. Ngasihamba usuku bonke lazi lapho mina.
Liba ngakuyi1 olabo
chobona babelabanye bona ngincetsela abanye abantu bebathwala
abafuka eqeda.
Afika ngale side ngale kuMessina sathi uTobuye sebesichiye bathi le iMessina lesithi 10 kilometers sentinwe.
That's the all of a sudden that happens to you. And then you get to South Africa, you stay where?
Anangihlale ngoba ngihamba ngahlala wendawo amanye emakhiweni eSouth Africa. Until ngaze ngathathwa to UK.
Okay. Then you get to UK, you have a press conference. What did you do?
Ngakhuluma babebuza phela ukuthi how did yes besithi khona. And because kwalabo CNN abo BBC Sky wonke. That's when people saw ukuthi umuntu lo uyaphila now. Ngikhuluma amandi ngasentshayelela sengikhuluma ama invasions ama-farm and all that. So I was covering all this and this. That's how I stayed. Wasembuza ukuthi do you want to live here? Ngathi yes.
Senifuna ukuhlala esikhiweni.
That's how I started living.
And then
until nga riska ngo 2009 ban deport. Because I had a British passport. Hayi la. Ngibuye eZimbabwe phela uzobona ihlupho.
Yeah.
Ngaba ngibese. Ngilevisa.
Okay.
Bayaluthi ngene Harare airport.
So waphonga ubona kuphela from outside.
Hayi babhodisa so bambuza ukuthi nilandeni yonke into le. But
mood jail it was very tense by then.
Lapha bese kuyilahla phela nto 2009 ngathi bese kuvele sokutshisa. It was after sokule GNU.
Okay. Wabuyela back to Europe.
Yeah, senzo buya finally 2010 bavuma. Angina ngaphiwa 1 week ukuphela uhlala la. Kodwa ngireporta ngo9 lapha immigration. Every day ngo9 ekuseni lapha dala.
Yabe ngikhona lapha.
That's how it was. It was kwakulezo sikhathi.
And then you're very much involved in football.
Yeah,
particularly Highlanders.
Yes.
As someone who matepelele, vele abantu bonke bamatepelele, I think.
Tina we born Highlanders, yeah.
What is Highlanders?
Highlanders is a community team. Ye represent ubuntu bethu, ubayithi kwethu. Njengabantu bale umhlubulo. Vele Highlanders yona team ezolonke. Ibithanda even on the national and all that. Yeah.
The reason why I'm asking that because I think Highlanders is more than just a team. There's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
It's a religion. Highlanders.
Yeah.
Yes. And then why is there an association of Highlanders and tribalism?
No, there is something we need to speak about as Zimbabwe. If you raise something, injustice or unfairness when we are from this side, but the tribalism. Yakunanzile khona. Nxa ulento ongakhulekanga ngayo uchingela kulelizwe uthiwa tribalism. Nxa ungathi wena lokhu kubi kuyini athi asosize kaleso ngasola even abaphatha ama political parties akathiwa we tribalist. Bona ngoba they can do. So Highlanders lapana babehlabela abantu, they feel let down, they feel ukuthi bancindezelwa of which nxa ukhangele ngendlela ephathwa ngaHighlanders including ama referees including everything. Yiko kwenza ukuthi abantu babele enga leyana ukuthi thina silahlwe sizintandana. Yabona sebeqala ukuzonda. Umuntu azozaphombula isukela lizonde kungela lutho. If you treat everyone equally, a fair and just society, akula muntu uzambona isilo ukuthi lomba. But in fact uthi ungekela wena uthatha ukuthi laba yiba bami ngithi for instance import le bibuyizo abantu bubuye labantu la nxa uvula icompany la ubuye labantu. Can you imagine if I take all people la ngithi basenze icompany me UK ubona ama British ngakuvuma khona. You don't do that. So allow people kube le fairness. That's it. Treat abantu bonke equal. Promote equal. We've got companies like yours. If this company is doubling, advertising, national companies, you couldn't put the money in this. But because what can you do, Lila? How would I do that? If you write to them and ask, they won't give you. Tell them to see whether school they put it at 20,000. You comedian instead of empowering new companies. Ba kuluma ngomlomo ukuthi you have to empower. Yeah, this and help, but you can't help. You can't ask for funding. And then again, if you ask elsewhere, so try imali yamadonors ilifuna uzoga.
Okay.
Yeah, went to kona. Bona ngwabo bona babo bathatha. You understand?
So, recently, I saw you condemning the violence, a clash between Highlanders fans and.
Yes, violence really condemn. Violence should be condemned. Because by doing that, actually, Baba Bulale Highlander more. Imali eziphuma ngeze Highlanders. Benza ngabomo bali provoke basically chithisa lichaya. But there are other ways of showing ukuthi aliko happy. But once ngikasi ukujikijile ground lichaya, Highlanders yeza bhatala. Konke lokana bona bakholisa. Buy milk.
How best can we make the football space or the Highlanders space even safe and avoid these violent clashes as Jalugenzagana?
Ozifana labo PSL bengabafeki Highlanders, especially that ama referee abuya velele agenda ya. For instance, lo uBarcelona ngoPeter qala kwamnika i-red card engela bamtshela ukuthi hayi ndoda umuntu lo mnikile i-card kayisiyo dompiyelo. Waxolisa wabuya wamnika every time kukhona vela kulwa lo Peter mntu.
Okay.
Khathesi igame liyadlala eDynamo sangithi wadlala igame yaphela. Kazangatsho lutho khathesi ephenduke sithi uPeter nguye incite violence. Peter sefined is 500 wabhanwa 4 games. By the same ref. Yawonke khona. So ikokho uzondisa abantu.
Abantu also saying ukuthi people are provoked into such actions.
Yes, but kumele kube le way ukuthi PSL kumele ukubona ukuthi eradicate izinto ezinje ngokulungisa ama refereeing lokutreat all teams equal. Yabo.
Mina ngizothola majida lapha nangena vele lo tshwala. How best can you?
No, is it because anti PSL run ikongikhuluma ngakho phela. I-PSL yeranayo and they took some parts from the clubs.
Yes.
So i-PSL yerana abantu lana but abantu bangena lo tshwala and you ask yourself how. Lenje kuyangena. But if they are organized, abakwazi ukuthi bafile yalenda amaphosa agcale ground abukele ibhola asechaye sojika amathekers. Had those police been outside searching everyone obuyayo ongenayo bamsearch kungena utshwala ongangena ingqama ngakho right. Yabona.
Yes. And looking at our talking about Highlanders and looking at our state, Matebele province, and then the issue that has been always happening, that has been always in everyone's mouth is the issue of marginalization. How far have we been affected by that?
Marginalization le yenzakala ngokuthi people come abalezimali ngama-companies abo be-import labor. That's marginalization enkulu kakhulu. Because ungahamba ama-company wonke le supermarkets, they brought people instead of employing local. If they employ local, ngaba kula marginalization. Yabona. So all these abantu account marginalization, it is the individuals, companies coming in here. For instance, iyavula zona ezama net1, iConnect obana government offices bengasaqhatsha abantwana bala. So that's how it is. So kumele ukuthi ngayo uthola umthetho yabona i-devolution of power ngaya implementa as it was. Ukuthi wena you cannot hire somebody outside Bulawayo unless that person uyi professional or akusela omunye umuntu onga replace.
Okay.
Which happens every la Australia la. So then kuyabe kuzanceda but at the moment akula.
So you're saying the solution is to actually have a devolution of
yes
power.
So that yes kulombuso national government then kulama provincial governments. So that abantu begwanda bazikhoze lama mfuna ukuthi usike lapha sipho uhambe emtare uthathe over abantu emtare uthwala i-top 3 team lokuthi ngathathi nje lo mathanyelo khona ngale libe yini lo danto afana ngobula akho right. Akho right lo.
And then everyone seems to be on a positive mood. Our mayor ukhotha David Mlungisi called out. Are you on the same sentiment? You're going to write things are going to work out, things are going to be fine.
Yeah, oqathekile yes he might be having amandla at the moment like that.
Yes.
But
and he's doing initiatives which are very positive.
Yes, initiative, but it needs to be supported. It may not be supported. We want to see Bulawayo back to where it was. There's no way you can allow people to come with their trucks and park in the market and sell bengelama toilet bengelani at the end of the day bathatha imali babuyele bengazange bachiye send in Bulawayo. It's not fair.
How are we going to deal with laba ababuya bezothengisa lapha? Because ngihamba ngo-12 or 3 ekuseni webusuku lapha. Ebafica bekwaphana bathi bona bahlaso bakhona apha. Basuke all the ways.
Bafika bathengisa bathatha imali. That's why if there was a way, mina if given ukoltate ngavuma my ideas, ngiyamvala 5th Avenue ngelo. Ngifaka ama stalls in the center. Ihlibe Market Street.
Okay.
Market Street ikhona amazweni wonke. Uchiya ama pavement lana clear pavement so that abantu amashop la bathola ukuthi abantu bathenga kumo. So faka bolethela khona faka ama stalls from Robert Mgabu uzefika kulobhengwela. Indlela lana kahamba people park ngapha ema-side and then ungenza njalo even lana ama trucks ababuyayo bazabe le gate ukuvulela ukuthi uzothengisa chiye bhadele uzochiya i-delivery. So bese ungena abantu bathengisa behleze ama-stores phasi kwama-umbrella i-city becomes clean. So lapho registered uSipho isitolo sakhe lesi lapho registered ubani bani isitolo sakhe akusela umuntu ubuya la lokhu. So kusazi ukuthi vegetables ibay lezi 1 to bay 50 vegetables ngapha nga bay bani ngale ngwamawachi ngama-globe kuze kuyefika khona ekugcineni njalo. Then you see what else is problem. Then you avoid abantu bokubuya bokuza befike bezohlala bezothengisa bengachili lutho. Egweri sokwavala. Have you seen egweri ukuthi njani? Egweri akusela umuntu obumthengisa anyway.
Okay.
Lapho ngabe uyebusuku echickenini bafaka ama gas stove bapheka izithwala. Ukuthi
kulamabhasi kulandani.
I-risk yangikhona ubana ishop lezazi ngacha anytime. Isikhathi la kubuya. Igas bele ngadubuka. Ithela abantu. So konke lokho abakubona avoid. Must have ama police nana patrol ebusuku. It should not be about cars. It should be about criminals. Ama criminals they thrive on that. Emarket ungabanjana uzabona abantu abajonjilo.
It seems like we have a solution. A lot of people have a TTI parking. How best can people come to an understanding? They company lana with alright abantu bakhala bathi imali lezi ziyadura.
Laleloze mina into engicabula kakhulu abantu bathi yakhala. iHarare is $1 per hour. TTI is even cheaper than Harare. Igweri is $1 per hour. TTI is even cheaper. Look at him ngani wami hlala lapha kuBulawayo. Look at from this street. Usiyafika Thomba lana South Africa Kwanda Road. Look at how clean it is. Into mele yenzakala the owners of the building ama companies. Laba abama-flat abani. They should umuntu nxa rent office kule space esikhona they must give them keys bangarentisi ama parking space to other people. You understand? Ngoba TTI ubani bana asozavunyelwa ukuthi angene la parking it should be for amakhiwa la bayakha town planning bayakha amanye ama basement amanyane for people who are working in that building. Then abanye abantu bonke ama customers let them pay. You understand? But manje kade sibakutshela ukuthi hey kuyabulala business sosiphaka phandle ngabe nasisebenza la. But kule parking le ethethwe ngumnikazi wecompany ufuna imali. Warentisa out car park. Hambe bona ama car park wonke la vele occupied. Flea markets whatever. If it's not for that, ilizwe lingalunga ngoba sokule parking. Lese yona le building kule ndawo emuva umuntu azenza ingene kungathiwa urentisa izindlu.
Ngapha kusela congestion.
Akusela congestion. So kusekela abantu ababuya la customer bayibe babhadalayo. Everyone who is renting a building should get free parking. And the free parking must be within the premises of that building. For instance, where it goes, ngaphansi lapha nila files, baphaka imoto phansi. Kungaphaki phandle le. Hayikhona uthathe konke under balaso siyarentisa out. Abantu sebenza flea market. Akho right lokho.
It becomes your problem yasilawo now. And are you currently happy with the state of radio especially in Matebele land? Let's bring it home.
No, not at all. Not happy at all. Because one thing you want to make these people Matebele as if by happy ngoba fakele iKhulumani FM le skies. Yet you know that they are limited in their broadcasting. The broadcast khona bambijana. But to know what abantu bafila when we've got a radio, you feel that you are part of it. You feel you are owning it. So nxa radio lezi zifika lokozeni zifika outside. For instance nxa ngitshala lapha abantu bewange bengizwe ebhinga bengizwe Chilotho bengizwa Plumtree Keys bengizwa then you are talking. But nxa uzathi ngitshala abantu ababula entumbane la ngale mphongo ubhoda ko Kensington ground kabe sithi uthi wena ngithabele kono I'm not going to be happy with that.
Okay.
Radio should go give license commercial license enjengana pure ZFM pure Star FM ifike la ingale so that umuntu uzakwazi ingoma kaSikhosana uzakwazi ingoma evela lapha eka Jayz Marabini uzakwazi ingoma ezisuka koBulawayo lazo zifike khona ezemathebelele nje lathi singezi interview sixoxe then when they will learn the language why are people emathebelele managing to speak Shona fluently zibuze khonokho.
It's because of these
media
houses.
Everything liyakhuluma ngoba liyazwa la ku radio khunywa Shona uyasufundile so udala abantu bangale ngangihamba eBhindula sihamba ngale babesizwe isindebele ekhuluma la kanti bazezwa ngabasizwa ngoba blame nxa besehle ukukhuluma isindebele because abasasizwa anyway. Okay. TV, radios, won't get nothing. All national radios.
So you are not helping a current radio station?
No. No. Passing the license udala.
You once applied yourself?
Twice. So I applied the national radios upon the commercial. Then was not skies.
You had first applied yourself?
For a national, yes. I applied national. It's kind of PZ, the star. So apply so we are my community. Then part of it was two as a skies metro.
Oh, what do you think was because rejection was caused by what? Your assumption?
Of course, Ibisu.
Ezra Tshisa what says ukuqalisa futhi.
Plus lokuthi vele normal I don't talk much but
radio
must be someone who connected to them. But independent but it's not independent.
It goes with affiliation in a way.
100%.
And what's your take on comedy Kamtawini? Because at some point in time there was an issue about him making jokes, pedophile jokes. So then you came through and you started interviewing him. So when he comedy njana, what do you think of it?
I comedy njana because abantu nje comedy ngamtshela umntwana abantu they take it out of context. You got to be careful asiko ngale emazweni comedy zakho. Abantu abanye baba sensitive ngento liyana. Kanti na singathi maybe yaba in bad taste. But it was a nice comment. So abantu bangwa understand abantu one if you know abantu bakithi ukuthi ngabe into zakithi basigijimela njengalapha nxa sekule into negative ngazi right they won't rush for anything but barasha nxa sekule into negative yikho lapha babuya khona guns blazing yabona khona so umdawini mina ngisupporta every talent umuntu obele talent like mina support umdawini is good is very creative kuphela kwapha manzi yakwapana ukuthi abantu bathatha in bad test.
Yes.
So he needs to be supported.
And give us light, how bad was the situation of that particular joke?
It was bad because abantu they were trying to encourage ukuthi report emapoliseni as pedophile and all that encourage ukuthi mama umntwana obani bana report and all that. Yabona so it was really hard for him. Abemthethisa ku social media abezama yonkinto.
So comparing at your time when you were on radio relating lama artists ensuku zona ziyana and looking at ama artists especially ama musicians are khathesi, where do you think currently the local musicians are lacking?
Local musicians are lacking ngokuthi yena umuntu ocabangileyo N1 uyabuye top 3 lapha recording studio Ezra Tshisa se record and then the spirit was that ku music ngana kulo muntu omela ukucompose music kumele ube lo muntu okuchayela engineer kumele ube lo producer ungathi wena njengomhlabeleli I want to be the producer as well. You can't ngoba phela kade singachaya ngokuthi koko kuyagcina umnandi koko dase ngibulele lapha check ngiyabulala ngoba uyazilalela so ezingoma abafana laba nqabatshe babona ndwabisela phansi. Go and read. If you take Beyonce, you take whoever, take all successful artists, uyebala i-album cover, ubona ukuthi producer abantu abanganani. Ubona ukukhona yini ubhala ukuthi composer Beyonce, produce Beyonce, bani Beyonce. It doesn't happen that way. Kumele bathola omnye umuntu so that then iyentsha kube le listening session. Khonapha lese record double laba bazithi dub 3 simtshela ukuthi uproject dub 3 I want to call omnye producer osebenzela ngale libuye lizolalela asithi biza abangani wakho sibe le listening bayilalela abantu manje lapha these days in technology abanye kababuyile ama studios engavela download iprogram yakhe nge-laptop sezenzela konke and then seyisola ingoma ematsha ku radio abantu abaccept ingoma zethu. That's where the problem is.
And ona
they should take their time.
Mawukhangele khathesi wena ngoba la culi abakhathesi mawulalele who are really like ama promising acts that you really like and really enjoy?
There are quite a number of them. Uthandi Dlana, Lucky, afuna uba bias ngithi uNkwali.
Umadam.
Ngithi ulokozeni, what do you call it? These youngsters, banengi, even Mrs. K, all these guys.
And then how do you link up Nkwali to ama developments which are khona khathesi? Umadam.
No, she does her own stuff, and I'm not even in control of anything. She's very independent, so zenzela yonke into ayifuna in terms of whether music, whether events, njona konje so tour, is going out of the country, ngikhuluma nje kunje sikhuluma nami, is going away and all those things.
Wachasana lenga?
Yena, I've known her for a long time.
Okay.
Before even.
Oh, very mchekile for a long time.
For a long time. Kona ngahamba nohamba.
Oh, very mchekile. Uthi lesi lo nyamfuna lo.
Awuthi umngani wami. Is a good friend.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've seen each other. Germany, Austria, all those countries. We work together. Canada, go show.
Wow, and you're doing an awesome job, Tshisa siyabonga kakhulu, especially on Ezra initiative. Yes, uncedisa abantu basekhaya and doing ama initiatives on lawo okunceda, giving them ukudla, impahla, imali zesibhedlela. Yes, we really commend you for that.
Thank you very much.
It's an awesome job. Dala siyabonga kakhulu Tshisa.
I want to thank you so much, Lamiyabonga, for the opportunity, and you forced me to reveal some of the things which I never wanted to.
And I usually watching Isakhumbula online.
Okay.
Yes. Chance dive velo chuto ka Tshisa loke Tshisa.
Yeah.
Yes. And sorry, before we close, what business are you doing? Because to close advertising.
No, mina akade namabhawa but le pata mainly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so lokuyilenda nyana uncane. And then that's it, and then ngiyasebenza still a correspondent for ama radio station overseas.
Is it anytime soon as sakuzwa khona on national radio?
No, I not lapha. I refused when they approached me. Yeah, because obviously when we've got whereby utuzatshela what we broadcast is, that's not my kind of thing. This is why I said ngakho dala ZBC where you're told what to say or not to say, this, do this. It doesn't feel a broadcaster, let it go. As long as anoyanga muntu engenzanga lutho lubi. But as long as into yakhona fact checked ukuthi into le iqiniso, should let a person do his job.
Wow. Yes. And now I want to invite our underground gang. Do you have any questions before we close?
I just wanted to give Tshisa his flowers. Esaphila. Esikhathi esiningi we don't usually give abantu ama flowers besaphila. I'm giving you your flowers, Mtala. Bembona kule difference enkulu kakhulu in terms of kudala lakhathesi in musical. Wena njengomuntu osule experience yakhe iningi kakhulu endabeni especially ezomculo lezi. Yeah. What advice ongayinika kakhulu abafana ukuze bekwanise ukucover igap, because ngiyananzelela ukuthi even in your conversation xa ukhuluma, so there's so much that the artists that are lacking. What advice can you give ama artists to cover igap? Ubuyele isikhathi sona ukukhuluma ngaso sabamajayivana ukuthi bekwanise ukuthi labo befinyelela, bekwanise ukugcwalisa abobhindura.
I-advice engayitho mina, not everyone is a musician, and abantu bangadingi ukuthi na because usipho uyahlabela lama masing. It's not for everyone. Uthi wena adlala ibhola lama must play ibhola. Kukhona okwakho somewhere khona ngani. And secondly, let's not try to be South Africa. Because one thing people compare. If I try piano yami lapha ngicanda iza penetrate, abantu always think South Africa is high. Despite ukuthi abemnandi ingoma yakho. But so find identity. Mona utshela, look at umculo wamajayiva. Nobody's tapped into it. Yena ngasekho. Umculo we True Love olanga. Nobody's tapped into that. bona bengasekho. But everyone ugijima siyale. Look at now, everyone sekurumba. Yonke le. Kale ba compare to Magwaza, Insimbi, konke soku one side bonke. Abantu bafuna ulandela same khona ba. Nobody is coming with their own style type yakhe music. So engakutsho ukuthi ebafanele aba let's not go all for us uthi asambe no piano yambe ku piano uzabe uzitshela wedwa yabo lokuzitshela wedwa but in terms of ngofuna ipenetrate ingene ingoma find your identity uthola lapho ngacha khona Solomon Skuza wabona ukuthi kunje ndukuthi kunje awebeya ngereggae Love and Scandals echaya ireggae lana ezima after banolila laba ya penetrate wayibona ukuthi kule market yereggae like Dube eqalisa wayengumbhaqanga nje kwasi wahlawula idisco never fall in love wangena ku reggae khangela ukuthi yabanje lokugcina reggae star so abantu ungawazi lapha upomba ukuthi yasengu home pha ukuthi usuyenzela ukuthi this is where I belong no ungathola ukuthi awukho khona lapha you never knew ukuthi nazaba ngaba producers zabala lokho so enxe your job was thing of something that you forced that job konke lokungakho khona mhla
ngiyabona ama-video kamdala trend
uba lo Rose oh yeah Rose yeah ugogo Rose yeah unfortunately we can't because ugogo bamlanda abantu like we saying abantu esindebele manje bamlanda ukuthi ezenza imali ngawo ngingenza isenti I don't know who told him ukuthi kule mali gogo wathi bengicela imali bathi wenza imillion bathi ngathi hey gogo uthiwa ngingasenza imillion
benze uthini umphakathi unanzelela ukuthi you are very much influential
yeah
beating whatever you do, whatever you tap into, whatever you do, whatever you do, whatever you tap into, iyahamba iba le reach enkulu kakhulu emphakathini ngakhayela ugogo ugcine seyaziwa kube le ndaba mapence kutshontshiwe kubizwa uEzra you have been so much influential now bengicela ukuthi thina sithanda kakhulu i-local music play a big role ku-local music ngoba i-reach yakho inkulu kakhulu ungabona ukuthi bebhengce kulomuntu onganule talent just feature him or because when whatever you do it reaches a wider audience.
Yes uyabona thanks for that mngani wami uyabona iproblem ekhona nje mina ngifuna ungani uthi ngiyabembanga nethanyati ngiyabe ngifuna udla umuntu abone ivali yami yazi ukuthi uyabalanda so babe ngo too much I know better so kunzima ukuthi ulande ngani umfosele umfana zakhe umuntu lo hluphalana ndoda wanhlupha kanga ngiyabenza ungalalela ku Studio 7 every Friday ulotho was a Friday I feature all these local akule ngami interview kobulawe khona pana so ngaba interview abana bana batshela ukuthi kunje ukuthi mfana menza so awusambona yabona ungabatshela ukuthi ungagijimela upomba uperform into enje senze hayi asozibakwanisa and they will never approach you ababuyi sebesikwazi khona apha siconnect nama promoters khona ngiyabona bekhala yabafaka local music kodwa promoter khona bengibazi ngiyabacela ngabaza abafana khona
okay yes
hayi thina identity vele sihluphayo sizahlala simhlupha umdala
no problem
anyabonga kakhulu
thank you very much
Danke siyabonga. Don't forget to subscribe Deb3 Events TV and make sure you hit that notification button. Mdala cela uvalelisa umphakathi.
Siyabonga kakhulu lonke libukele please support these guys support it up 3 events go on YouTube check their social media handles liba support and like them bona bana bafuna urecord we've got a wedding you've got a party a funeral
yes.
Whatever you have the guys are here for you 24 hours a day ba available if you want them to come ulilambe eGwanda come get them here bahambe eGwanda sound system ule event ulani kumbule party birthday yomntwana bakwenzela isa elingana lakho lokho event yakho ama band opromoter nebakhala high sound Dub3 events ilakho konke lokho
awula signature yakho uyisebenzisa ku radio 2 bachayele
vele asabantu Ezra Tshisa Sibanda kuphela
yes ayitshisa mdala hlala utshisa danke siyabonga
danke
cut